Hey, ladies and gentlemen, Scott Perry Johnson, author of The Abandoned Poet, coming at you. Today, we're going to be discussing missing people. Yes, missing people. Did you know that around 30,000 Australians every year go missing? It's true. Every 18 minutes, another Australian goes missing. And 25.69% are Australian citizens. And a 69 is probably what a lot of these people are forced to do all the time. That's probably because you can't keep your legs together. Just like at a public church, or your peep in your pants. Because 30,000 people in Australia out of 25,000,069 people go missing every year, and nobody seems to notice. And as people know already, I'm a 5-time kidnap/sexual enslavement survivor. But no one wants to hear it. No one wants to hear it at all. Again, I claim that if I had a clitoris, I'd probably be compensated by now. Please don't mind them about to let the cat out of the bag. What do you think, boy? Aw, he wasn't ready to go yet. Okay. You can stay for another second. We're gonna play some very haunting video recordings. Well, not video recordings, sorry. Just recordings. Just recordings. It's okay. Don't be scared. I'll never make you watch a horror movie again. I promise. Is he a good little actor? Bye, baby boy. Anyway, these are real-life kidnapping recordings that I secretly recorded in New South Wales. Even though it's technically illegal to record someone without their knowledge, I think that law must be changed for people held against their will. Again, if I had a clitoris, I'd probably be compensated by now. But yes, I have been kidnapped 5 times and sexually enslaved. And I've got the evidence to prove it. Here we go.
It doesn't matter what you do. I'm not stopping. I'm not giving up. No. I need to ask you something, please. I need to ask you something. What do you want to ask? Why were you intentionally making me tired? Why? It was on purpose. It was on purpose? Mm-hmm. Wait. Is that the same with depriving me of sleep and eating as well? Yes. Why? Why'd you do it? I don't know. Maybe I got a mental disability of women. And I have to suffer through that? Yes. Alright, why? I don't know why. Didn't we discuss something like before? Why you hate me? Yes. What is that? You're more beautiful than I am. So it's some stupid jealousy thing? Yes. So that's why you kept me tired. That's why you made sure I wasn't eating, and that's why you made sure I wasn't drinking water properly, and and made sure I wasn't everything, really. Yes. Sleeping, eating, showering, getting away with routines. Mm-hmm. My vices as well. You were trying to throw me off balance on purpose? Yes. Were you? Yes, I was.
Now, wasn't that just the funnest thing you've ever heard in your life? Oh. Here comes the second one. This one is much shorter. It only take a few seconds. This is where he admits to ripping my nipple in half.
What about my nipple? You tore it apart. I see.
A few moves ago, I was looking over my balcony, wondering why nobody looks like me. And then it occurred to me. There were no people who looked like me. I couldn't see one single person who looked even similar to me. Human trafficking, people who lock people up for life in little dungeons and all that. I've seen there, I've been there, I've experienced it. The fact is, nobody likes anything in this world that is beautiful. And a lot of people consider me a very beautiful person, both inside and out. I have no insecurities. I have no reason to be bitter to others. But if 30,000 people in Australia, roughly, per year go missing every 18 minutes, there's a population of 25.69 people, then they're just wiping out the more attractive population to suit their tall poppy syndrome and their jealousy. Have their way and then discard them like a fish. And that's all it is. I'm just one of the people who didn't give up. And I survived to tell the tales. I have a very strong will to live. And also a very strong will to die. I drink a lot, hoping my life will be shortened. Well, it was a really hot day in Lithgow one summer. So, I dressed like just in a jacket with no shirt on and a flask in my pocket. And the flask fell out while I was at the music store. Well, it was a hot day, so I was just wearing a jacket. That jacket was a silver one. This one's a grey jacket, just to demonstrate the point. It's not too bad either. I've got 3 of these. Not to brag. Well, anyway, I had this flask in my pocket, and it fell out. And he noticed. He was like one of these long-haired hippie guys. Now, I have a lot of friends who own shops, and I just naturally, by instinct, go behind the counter. So, well, yeah. I was very excited with my new guitar. I was like, really, like a big kid. Can you show me some strength? What? Okay. Previous to this, I had a bodyguard from a lot of my mother's inheritance, and I'm really happy I could help his family during the new C word, as I call it, COVID. I actually avoid that word in my book and in my videos. Well, before the second time going there, I had a bodyguard. I used some of my mother's inheritance when she died, which actually created my career as the abandoned puppet. It was a pretty lucky break, but a pretty sad story. But I remember her shaking me by my shoulders, begging me to quit. But yeah, when I had a bodyguard, step back, wait, step back, let him through, step back, step back, step back, wait. You're not better than me! I was just there to buy a guitar. So in Lithgow, Australia, New South Wales, I went to in the Blue Mountains, to the Lithgow police station. But that was earlier on. And, well, I felt quite humiliated, to be honest. I grew up in a police family, and my mother had a full police officer friend, and my mother, before she died, Catholic background, atheist. I just do that for traditional reasons. Well, basically, I know all about how police conduct themselves. They still know me in Darwin. But what the point I'm trying to get to is just because someone's in a position of authority doesn't give them the right to bully you. And I'm going to explain how. Now, sorry I keep changing clothes. I do that in all my videos. Adults are basically children who just call themselves adults. If you want something, they want it too. It just keeps your attention. Can you focus? But I will explain this. I was given between 1 to 2 to 5 times a day when I put ads in the paper in Darwin and controlled 95% of the male-for-male escort service. And they called me up, and the minimum was $350 per hour. On a good night, over 1,000. Once even $15,000. Correction, $15,000 for one weekend in a hotel room in Sydney. Now, it's very clear to me, I also used to do some clothes modeling, very clear to me that a lot of these people in the country area, backwoods, redneck, hillbillies, inbred, they're just nothing. They're just nothing to me. They go around attacking people who are different, whether it be by their race, whether it be by their sexuality. And I like the fact that a very famous person, wielding a wand, spoke up for trans people. I'm not trans, I'm just an average gay boy. But here's how it went down at the police station. Let me show you. Now, this person at the Lithgow Blue Mountains police station near Sydney, a few hours away, was a particularly I want to be a pretty boy kind of wannabe kind of guy. And the woman beside him never spoke. That is always kind of a sexist thing. Now, here's what happened when I got there. I was being bullied by a high street music person in Lithgow. Showed up recently with a bodyguard, and he knew I was an author. People attack authors. That's why he was jealous of me. I'm a singer and a YouTuber. I doubt it. I know that's why I got attacked. My bodyguard, my book, my fame. He really was. He was intimidated, and well, he slammed down his hands. It was like, I'm not better than, you're not better than, he kind of stuttered. He was trying to say, you're not better than me. I don't think I'm better than anyone else. I'm telling you, this man was jealous of me. I doubt it. Oh, I agree with what he said. Son, you're delusional. Yeah. Well, I'm actually pretty sick of costume changes right now. But yes, I was called delusional. My unofficial foster father, who has been emotionally abusing me for close to a decade, also called me delusional. I'm sorry. Was I delusional when I released this book? This is my book. Or when I sing in my YouTube videos, or do some stunts and talking, or when I ride horses when I have the time to. I haven't for quite a few years, except once. Am I delusional for being famous? I'm sorry, these people are they're effed up idiots in the Blue Mountains. Don't visit the Blue Mountains. They are horrible. Now let's check on the taxi guys, huh? Okay, I'm done with costume changes now. I've got a lot of clothes, don't I? Even the ones I haven't even dug up yet. Well, the taxi driver is here. Well, in Lithgow, on Main Street in the Blue Mountains. Some of the nicest people in the world. And, well, how do I put it? Except for one homophobic jackass. They loved me. They said I tipped well and I was a very good customer. When I moved back down to, Blaxland, not back down, but to Blaxland for the first time, lived in the areas, 3 taxi companies would not pick me up. And they said it was because of my attitude. That was no attitude. I'm nice to everyone. It's called tall poppy syndrome. I've actually had someone on Crisis Line admit that she was jealous of me based on what I told her about me and my careers. These people are backwoods, redneck, hillbilly, possibly inbred, pieces of who try and justify homophobia and tall poppy syndrome both at the same time. I've been waiting quite a while to say these things. While I'm at it, I look like a model right now. So, Nightcall, here's a diss to you. I looked like crap when I went to you, but I look like a model now. I had no surgery, nothing. I was just going through an awkward phase. And you came begging on your hands and knees to me, and I said no. Okay? I'm famous. I'm hot. I'm successful. And I'm very intelligent. Now, I've been waiting quite a while to say all this stuff. My name is Scott Perry Johnson, author of The Abandoned Poet. I fight for truth. I fight for justice. I fight for you. I am the Abandoned Poet. P.S. I already have a taxi driver who takes me everywhere on a day's notice. And we have a sexual relationship too. So you see, we have a deal. I don't need you fuckers. The, Blue Mountain taxi services do not pick up gay people. Always remember that. We need to get rid of this kind of community. This has been The Abandoned Poet, once again, coming at you live. Bye for now, bigots.